like it or not, technology will continue increasing and becoming a bigger and bigger part of our lives. The question that we need to ask ourselves is when will it go too far? 58% of people feel as if they are addicted to their smartphones. We are a generation that is so attached to our phones that the majority of people take their smartphones with them everywhere they go. As of January 2015, 90% of American adults own a cell phone. 67% of cell phone owners find themselves checking their phones for messages even if it isn't ringing or vibrating. 29% describe their cell phones as something they cannot live without. The craziest thing about this is that the average person doesn't know how big of a problem this has become. A study has discovered that the average person checks their phone at least 85 times a day, spending a total of 5 hours browsing the web and using apps. This equates to around a third of the time that a person is awake and twice as often as many people realize, according to a report from Daily Mail. A new study has discovered that the heaviest smartphone users click, tap, or sleep on their phone 5,427 times a day, according to a researcher, D-Scout. That's only the top 10% of us. The average person still, however, touches their phone 2,617 times per day. When finding out this number, most people were shocked and surprised, but didn't think it would impact their cell phone use. Nowadays, we wonder why we can't connect with people the way we used to be able to, but have we stopped to think it may be because we value tweeting, texting, or Snapchatting more than actual human interaction. The increased use of electronics is causing the suffrage of using our senses to understand and appreciate the world around us. We don't know what we could be missing around us when our attention is elsewhere. Many companies have come to the realization that the correlation between productivity and smartphones is very direct. The more time spent on smartphones, the less time studying, working, or doing productive tasks. The moral of the story is that as a nation, there isn't much we can do about the growing cell phone epidemic, but as individuals, we can make the effort to spend less time on our mobile devices and more time living in the real world.